everybody, and welcome to Elizabeth Eternal. My name is Elizabeth, and today I'd like to go over my philosophy behind having an open relationship and the way that translates into the rest of my life. It is a lot more than just sleeping with other people. It is a lot more than just simply being open in my relationship, and I wanted to go over all of that with you, especially before my next video, which will be about tips to keeping an open relationship healthy and safe and making sure that you have good rules and communication between you and all of that, and kind of getting into the nitty-gritty of what having an open relationship is actually like. But I wanted to go over the philosophy first. This is really important to me. So if this kind of content is something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Come hang out with me. Just come hang out with me. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. All right. So with all of that being said, let's get into it. So when people hear the term open relationship, a lot of the time there are a lot of preconceived notions about what that actually looks like, especially in today's society with hookup culture and the way that we view dating and the way we view relationships. A lot of the time, an open relationship is used as a way to save a relationship, or your partner already has somebody in mind. They want to cheat. Instead of cheating, they're like, hey, let's have an open relationship. How do you feel about that? And then the next day they're like out sleeping with somebody. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thanks. But for me, an open relationship goes a lot further and has a lot more like broad aspects to it than just simply being able to sleep with other people. My partner and any future partners, they are a whole person. They are a whole person with their own wants, their own desires, their own life, their own career, their own everything. They are a whole person. I am a whole person. I want things, I desire things, and it's not just this relationship. I want my partners to feel free, open, and even supported in doing the things that they want to do. Whether that's a big career change or having an experience, a sexual experience with another person, or traveling, or whatever the case may be, I want them to feel supported in their life. I want them to be a whole person. Oftentimes, we sort of get together with somebody and your lives sort of melt into one another, and you have this desire to have them meet every single need and to live every single moment with that person. And I'm just not that way. I associate love with freedom. I want you to go live such a big life. I want to be a part of it. I want to support you. I want to come alongside you when you need me to. I want to be there for you. I want to support all of the different ideas that you have. You having the ability, or my partner having the ability to go out and sleep with other people, is one part of having a truly open relationship. It's acknowledging that they are a person and they have wants and they have desires and they have needs, and those things are important. And for them to be a whole person, they have to be allowed to go do those things. It really is that simple. I don't want a life where everything is predetermined, right? We get together and we buy the house, and we buy the house in a good neighborhood and next to a good school for the good school district, and we live there forever, and we have careers and we follow those careers till the day we die, and we keep doing it over and over and over again, and that's my life, and we're locked in, and that's all that there is. I don't want that. If you do, there is no judgment here. And monogamy is fine, and not having an open life is fine. If that's the life you want, you go for it. You have my support. Not that you need it. You can do whatever you want. You have the entire society's support, really, in doing those things. But for me, if I want to change careers, I want to have the freedom to change careers. If I want to move, I want to have the freedom to move. If I want to sleep with somebody, I want the freedom to sleep with somebody. I have people that I'm building with. These connections and these relationships and this desire between us, this love and this tangible thing that we have, this bond, this is what I'm going to feed. This is what I'm going to lean into. This is what's important to me. And I'll continue to feed into that bond. I'll continue to build the relationship and make it stronger all the time because that's what having a relationship is. It's conversations, it's emotional vulnerability, it's all of the things. It's all the things that any normal relationship has, but with the added desire to see them blossom and bloom and create and chase and run after whatever it is that they're running after. It's saying, I'm not locked into anything. I am flexible. You can do what you want, and you're going to have my support. If I love you, I will support you. And I expect the same in return. If they love me, they'll give me freedom. If they love me, they will support me. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Now, why do I think this is really important? This is really important because it's coming from a place of love. I love my partners and I love them enough to want them to have good experiences outside of me. I can be boring sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes I'm boring as shit. I'll have whole weeks where I'm like, I literally don't want to do anything. I just want to like sit here and watch a movie and drink my wine. And this whole week, I'm not doing shit. Sometimes I'm boring. Not often. That doesn't happen all the time. Most of the time, I'm like, I want to go do this and I want to go do that and I want to go have this experience. And I'm very, very outward. But then there are days where I'm like, I'm so good. I'm so good. And if my partner isn't feeling that, I want them to feel free to go do whatever they want to do. Go explore, go have fun, go be with a friend, go be with friends with benefits. Go have whatever experience it is that you're wanting to have. I don't want to chain anybody. I don't want to force them into a life they don't want. I don't want to force them to be different than they want to be. I want them to have freedom and all of the experiences that they want. Now, does that mean there are no rules? Of course, there are rules. Rules keep this relationship sacred. Rules keep this relationship safe. Rules help both people feel confident and comfortable in the life that they have so that everything else can flow easily. Rules are important, and we're going to go over that in the next video. Rules are extremely important. But the underlying idea is that they're a whole person, and I can be confident enough in myself and confident enough in my surroundings to know that them having those experiences isn't going to change the way they feel about me. Just because they want to sleep with somebody else doesn't mean they don't love me. Just because they want to go have this experience doesn't mean they don't love me. Just because they want to change careers doesn't mean that our whole life is over or unstable. I trust in stability. I trust in love, and I trust in our ability to come together and make anything work. Life is for the living. This includes my partnerships. All right, you guys have a great day. Mwah!